You picked up the phone, you said hello, and that one word just gave a scammer everything they needed. You didn't share your bank details, you didn't click anything, you simply answered, and that was enough. This is happening to real people every single day, all across this country. And most of them don't find out until the damage is already done. There's a trick so quiet, so calculated, that most people don't even realize they've been targeted. A scammer calls you, you pick up, and then nothing, just silence. No voice, no message, no sound at all. Just 3 seconds of dead air sitting there on the line. And that's exactly where it gets dangerous, honey. Your brain genuinely cannot sit with silence from a stranger. It's not a weakness, it's just how we're built. So within seconds, you do the most natural thing in the world. You fill that silence. You say, hello, you say it again, and sometimes, without even thinking, you say your own name. Hello, this is Susan. Or they finally speak, warm and casual, and ask, can you hear me okay? And you say, yes, that's all they needed, just that. Think about Carol for a moment. She's 58, lives outside Atlanta, and on a quiet Wednesday morning, she gets a call that looks exactly like her bank's number. She picks up, silence. She says, hello? Yes, this is Carol. She hangs up 30 seconds later, thinking it was just a bad connection. Maybe she even laughs it off a little. 3 days later, her real bank calls to tell her someone used a voice recording to bypass her account's security verification. Carol never gave out a password. She never answered a single suspicious question. She just said her name and her hello. That recording came from those 30 seconds. Now, here's the part I really want you to understand, because this is where it all clicks. Silence makes us deeply uncomfortable. When we answer and hear nothing, we immediately assume something went wrong, bad signal, technical issue, and we rush to fix it. We say hello again. We confirm we're there. We try to be helpful the way we always do. Scammers have studied this. That 3-second pause is not accidental. It is a deliberate, calculated move designed to make you speak first, speak quickly, and say something they can use. And with AI voice technology today, even 2 or 3 seconds of your voice is enough to clone it, enough to make calls that sound exactly like you to your bank, your family, your employer, saying things you never said. So here's what we do instead, starting right now. When you pick up and hear silence, wait. Don't say a word. Just hold the line. A real caller will speak. A scammer's whole plan depends on you going first. Never say yes as your first response to an unknown number. That word, pulled out of context and recorded, can be used to authorize things you never agreed to. Say instead, who's calling please? Simple, calm, and it puts you in control. If a number looks like your bank or any government agency, hang up and call them back yourself using the number on the back of your card or their official website. Scammers spoof real numbers all the time. A familiar number does not mean a safe call. And if something feels off, even just a little, trust that instinct. We know when something isn't right. Hang up. No real bank, no real company, no real agency will ever fault you for ending a call that felt wrong. The scariest scam isn't the one that comes in loud and obvious. It's the one that says absolutely nothing and quietly waits for you to hand over the one thing you didn't know was valuable, your voice. Guard it the way you guard everything else that matters. Share this with someone you care about, a mom, a sister, a friend who picks up every call without a second thought, because they need to hear this too. And subscribe to Scam Shield so every time scammers find a new trick, you're already one step ahead of them.